Nvidia shares higher following quarterly results that beat expectations. Joining us right now is John Vinh. He is KeyBanc Capital Markets equity research analyst. Good morning to you. John, the stock up about 5% on the back of this news, 73% up in terms of revenue. I mean, it's just the sales numbers continue to outperform in many ways. But where does this go from here? What do you think the value of this company really is at this point?
Yeah, we think these guys have a $190 price target, based on kind of roughly, 32 times our kind of $6 numbers and out year numbers. Obviously they're the clear leader in this space. Stock is trading at relative value at kind of 22 times kind of next year's numbers. But yeah, we think there's a meaningful upside from here going forward.
In terms of headwinds, do you see any? And what do you think of what Jensen said yesterday about the China situation?
Yeah, I think China is still kind of an unknown out there. Obviously these earnings calls are historically typically targeted towards investors and analysts. But you saw last night what I felt was kind of Jensen appealing to the current administration, right? So the concern is that there's a ban in place on a chip that they had developed that was compliant with the prior administration's requirements and then was recently banned. They acknowledged last night that they are evaluating and working on another chip. And if they are not able to successfully bring it to market and get clearance to sell this chip to China, there is potentially a $50 billion market opportunity that they are not going to participate in.
What is reflected to that degree in the stock right now?
I think in the near term right now, I think the stock is looking through a lot of these headwinds. Obviously, the stock's up pre-market. The bar had been lowered going into the print. I think what you're seeing right here is that there were a lot of concerns that the China headwind would be a bigger headwind to their guidance. And obviously, they came through in flying colors because of all the sovereign, non-AI, and kind of major hyperscaler demand in North America and the U.S. remains extremely robust.
John, in terms of competitors, is there another stock in this space that you would like more than Nvidia?
I don't know if we're at a point where we have to kind of look at kind of zero sum and things like that. But our two favorite names in the AI semiconductor space right now are going to be Nvidia and Broadcom, and they serve kind of two different AI markets right now. Nvidia kind of has the leadership position in terms of merchant silicon. Broadcom is servicing kind of the custom AI ASIC space, right? Their largest customer right now is Google with the TPU franchise. They've got a handful of other hyperscaler customers that are developing AI ASICs, and they're clearly the leader in that space. So these two horses are probably the two favorite stocks of ours right now in AI semiconductors.